He
thing
never
anymore.
sleeps. Like, when does he ever sleep?
And we're back.
If you have a child, you'll understand.
Yeah, I know, right?
He
Nah,
doesn't
cool.
sleep well.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I remember the last thing was like the F-150.
Yeah, I think I finished my story.
Yeah, cool.
Essentially, like, how do you have an American truck in Australia? But everyone does.
There's a lot of them now.
Like the Ram, the Silverado, they are literally everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Like, how do you park? How do you parallel park that thing?
So, I don't know.
If you own one,
No.
chime in, please.
Yeah, I got no idea. Electric cars, though. Yeah, we saw a couple of those today at Chadstone. They had their own little invalid
EV
bay.
Charging
Yeah,
ports.
they had their own invalid bay where they could put their cars.
Have to say, we were very tempted to park there, partly because the pram parking, where is pram parking? Couldn't even find it. And B, just to piss off all the
Do you reckon
electric vehicle drivers.
Do you reckon it would be funny to go along and just unplug?
Hilarious.
Do you-
Yes, however, we wouldn't get to see the aftermath of that. It'd be funny for us for like doing it, be like, oh, pull out the cord, and then
No, but what if we start a trend on the Audacious Dutchman that you unplug and film it and put it on social media, or like get your so you're like, all good, and yeah, but what if we started that as a trend, like the electric cars? The reality is these people aren't going anywhere if they've been sucked into this horse shit of buying an electric car, because the reality is that like they're not saving the world. Like, there's been ecological studies done about the impact of electric cars over the lifespan of like literally from 0 to the day that they're at the car. They
keep talking.
Is you right?
It's alright.
They're terrible. Like, nickel mining is a filthy business and it damages the environment, and all these batteries have nickel in them. Cobalt mining is disgusting, and all these cars have cobalt in the batteries as well. There's all these harmful practices that go into creating an electric car. They're horrible for the environment. They're horrible for people, and you're a fool if you believe that that's the answer. But I don't believe that electric cars are the answer. Potentially hydrogen is the answer, but
Solar,
I think.
What do you think about solar power?
No, I don't think that's not real.
It's not a thing.
That's not a thing.
Okay.
But it's. I think if you're getting sucked in and buying a Tesla, you're a virtue signaling cuck.
To say, I just don't know enough. Like, the reason I don't know electric vehicles is purely because I would like to own a V12 in my life, and I will never own a V12.
That's gone.
That
doesn't exist anymore.
Because of, I don't actually know. I really don't know whether electric vehicles are complete. Like,
I was
marketing. Everything's marketing, though. Honestly, you can spin anything.
Correct. I was Ebony on the podcast yesterday, and we were talking about people that are eco-mentalists that are slashing the tires of four-wheelers because they're bad for the environment. Isn't that disgusting?
I bet those people are vegan, and everything you eat is like 100 times worse than hunting your own meat.
You can see them coming.
Hunting your own meat has to be one of the most environmental things you can do.
Well, yeah, I watch a lot of hunting, and they always talk about once you're killing the animal, you get a real appreciation for
respect for them.
Yeah, and what goes into it. Whereas when you buy it from the shops, you just eat it. You'll throw it in the bin. You throw half a steak in the bin. Whereas these hunters use as much of the meat as they can. They're trying to maximize. Like, they've shot the animal. They understand what just happened. So they have respect for it. It's a circle of
life. Like, it is the true circle of life. Like, correct. A lion's not leaving an ounce of fat meat on the zebra.
Correct.
Like, they're getting...
And that's what these hunters are like as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Man, very hard work, though. They certainly are.
Yeah. What I really don't get is vegan. You cannot tell me that fake chicken shit is better than eating chicken.
The Beyond Meat.
Well, any fake chicken, fake meat, like, you cannot tell me that than eating a grass-fed steak. All the shit, the additives, the preservatives, everything that goes into those fake meats is killing you. Like, how is that better?
Absolutely not. I believe they're pulling them from the shelves in the US. Of health concerns.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Ugh. Nah. Just eat a fucking burger, drive a petrol car, and just with it, honestly. And keep your fucking mouth shut with your protesting.
But also, like, everything is marketing.
Correct.
That is just what I'm learning recently, is like, you can market anything.
Yep.
Everything is public relations. It's all follow the money. Mm-hmm. Whereas who's paying for that information? Who's paying for those studies telling you not to eat meat? Who's paying for those studies to tell you anything?
Have you heard the one about the sugar industry? So in the US in the 60s or whenever it was, the equivalent of $50,000 was paid to, I believe, the FDA, or whoever. I don't think it was the FDA. Anyway, someone was bribed for the equivalent of $50,000. To
what would that be today? Is that if you
today's equivalent?
That's all.
Yeah. To say sugar's not bad, it's saturated fat. Sugar's fine, it's saturated fat that's bad.
I go back to my studies in health science. I can't remember what type of fat is bad, like whether it's polyunsaturated. I just can't remember. That's so. It's going back to it again every day, but on with the carnivore saying, if anyone has heard this story, the reason that vegetables are bad is because vegetables run away from you, and so to stop you from eating them, they emit poison. So every time you eat a vegetable, you're being poisoned. What?
I don't know.
But like, if I were to eat a steak every single day, I do not do well with like that much red meat. So like, what do you even do?
I really don't know.
Are we moving on?
We certainly are, because I have a feeling that the kid's about to wake up. So I really want to get this in very, very quickly. Okay. So Jeremy Clarkson has recently concerns that
has he?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's come out.
Oh my god. I'm trying to do a fucking TikTok reel here. You've Start again. Jeremy Clarkson, health concerns. It's really hard. Now I have to start again.
I didn't know any.
Anyway. 4th of December 2023 in the mirror.
Oh, that's a bad picture.
Yeah, they're all bad pictures. I accept. It's really hard to somewhere.
Yeah, I bet.
So Jeremy Clarkson has recently come out with this sugar is ruining my head. I'm struggling so hard. Jeremy Clarkson has health concerns, coughing up his spleen, his body doesn't work anymore, and he's worried about health. He has dementia fears, and he says, my body's falling apart anymore. And that's really sad. That's really sad for someone like me, because I'm a car fan, and I'm sure you're a car fan as well, if you're watching this. If you are watching this and you grew up Top Gear, that's like hearing one of your parents cancer. Like, this is important to, so I guess I'm doing this as a little bit of a tribute to Jeremy Clarkson, to say thank you for raising a generation of people who thought differently, who were interested in cars, who saw cars for more than a ton of metal, who saw cars as anthropomorphized cars, ships with have connection with others, create memory. It's changed my life. Like you've done has changed my life, and I wish you well. I wish you a speedy recovery, and everyone watching would agree. Yeah.
Yes, that's all I have to say.
And the chances of Jeremy Clarkson actually seeing this clip are about 0. But if you're a car fan, I think it's a sad day for all car fans. Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson said he's coughing up his body doesn't work anymore in a worrying health update. It comes after the TV star said he's terrified of getting dementia as he continues to suffer with long-term health problems.
Hope he keeps doing Clarkson's farm.
like he's worried about dying.
I love Clarkson's fun. I think that's almost better than Top Gear. That's like that's some of his best work.
Breathless during walks with his son, the Grand Tour star said he tries to walk to Stamford Bridge with his 26-year-old son. Can't concentrate on the first half of the match as he is coughing the mild exercise. Jeremy Clark, when I hear that a man of my age should do 10,000 steps, I think, right, and how on earth do I find the time to do that? That's sad. It's really, really sad. And I guess that's the reason why they're not doing the Grand Tour anymore. That's officially over.
Is that part of the reason?
I guess so. I mean, that's officially over now.
I do think the Grand Tour did, like, it was just as good. It didn't have the same, like, humour as Top Gear.
Like, it definitely wasn't what it used to be, but I think we can all agree, when you love something, when you love someone, you would still rather see them in a poor state in hospital than have them dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, the Grand Tour is not
Okay.
Top Gear, but I'd rather have the Grand Tour than nothing.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So that's kind of sad. Sad. But, no, wish him... Hope that it's all okay.